Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Studio C podcast, the sports show.
The one and only Mr. Original, the one, the only, Kid Vicious!
Yes, hey, what's good? What's great? It's your boy Phil.
And my dog has something. 1 second. Alright. Alright, so Phil, you wanna do your the new what is it? What's this week about or whatever? What's it called? Or what's on my mind this week?
Yes, it is. What's on your mind this week? Yes. All right, so guess I'll go first. What's on my mind for this week is Packers, Steelers, Falcons. That's all of our teams, of course. So we will be creating the best team out of our three that we can. So how this is going to work? We'll choose one quarterback from one of our teams, one running back, one tight end, three receivers. So wide receiver one, two, three, then a D line, linebacking core, and then secondary. So we'll start off with quarterback first. Which quarterback out of all of our teams should we pick or make the starting spot here? We got Kirk Cousins, Jordan Love, and Russell Wilson or Justin Fields. Whichever way you want to go with that one. And Russell Wilson, Jordan Love, Kirk Cousins. Who's going to get the start or who's going to be on our
I don't
team?
want to be biased and say Jordan Love, but given the list, to be honest with you, I like a young, experienced quarterback who has had some success. I feel like Kirk Cousins and Russell Wilson are kind of just, I don't know, man. They're veterans, but it's just they're at a point where it's just I don't know what's gonna happen with them. No, Kirk Cousins always been like that. Scratch that shit. He's always been like that, like a toss up. So I feel like Jordan Love or Russell Wilson. Those are the two I feel like it's between. Me personally, I'm gonna go with Jordan Love just because of what's going on in the recent years. If I don't get Jordan Love, I'll go Russell Wilson because of what I know he's capable of. Kirk Cousins and Justin Fields, they're I don't know what they're capable of really. And Kirk Cousins, I feel like he just has a one good day. That's it. A good day, then he's off the next day. Justin Fields, I can't really give him the benefit of the doubt. He's been in the league for a little bit. That hasn't made anything of it. So, yeah, I'm gonna say Justin Fields. I'm not Justin Fields, Jordan Love or Russell Wilson.
Barbecue.
Uh can I choose none? I mean, no, none of. I mean, other than obviously no one's
Wow.
really proven themselves within the last couple years. You had, I mean, I guess maybe the closest one would be Kurt, but he's the one within the last couple
Is he
years.
high?
I mean, KV, I can't even take you seriously getting on Love because you were putting out wanted posters last year saying how much you
Bro,
want this
look,
man dead or
Jordan Love
alive.
is the best quarterback in this
So
situation.
I mean,
Bro,
I can't take
Jordan
you
Love is the
serious with
best
that.
quarterback for this. Kirk Cousin is too inconsistent. Kirk Cousin is a regular season quarterback. No. Like,
So
no.
this is
Kirk
actually
Cousin is
very,
no.
very interesting. So personally, my vote is going to go to Jordan Love. I personally think this is kind of a
Exactly.
simple choice. I think Jordan Love down the stretch plays some of the best football out of any quarterback in the league. I think out of all
Exactly.
of our quarterbacks, he has the most potential, the most talent, and he can take the leap this next season into the top five quarterback in the league. I mean, especially down the stretch of last year, we saw what he did in the playoffs. He looked very Aaron Rodgers esque. The way he throws the ball, he's athletic. I think Jordan Love is an easy choice in my opinion. So I think are we all and well, I guess barbecue. Are you okay with Jordan Love?
He's
I
outvoted.
guess we're
He's
I mean, I
outvoted.
not. Oh
Who
yeah,
gives a fuck
guess.
yeah.
if he's okay with it? He's outvoted.
I guess. I mean,
Right, so
I
we
have
got
a post.
QB of our team,
I have a
Jordan Love.
I have a I have I just want to say I have text textual evidence that KV did say uh he doesn't like Jordan Love. His exact words: "Hell no, Love just effing sucks." I can show you. I can show you right here.
Ages ago. This
I got
is so old. It's
this is
old.
last season.
I don't give a fuck. It's old.
I mean,
It's so
you
old.
can't switch up like that though. But I guess I'll give it to Love. I guess.
It's old, bro.
All right, who's next? What's next?
Oh, your dogs are
Next
really
we
going at
have
it in the background.
the running back position up. Yeah. So out of our all of our teams running backs is Bijan Robinson with the Falcons. It is Josh Jacobs now with the Packers. And I believe it's still Najee Harris with the Steelers. So out of all of our three running backs, who gets a spot on this team?
Wait, are we doing just
Uh,
starters or are we doing
Not
backups
Josh
too?
Jacobs, big leg self. Shoot, that guy is annoying.
Because if we're doing backups, I mean,
Now for running back, we're only choosing one.
uh,
So it's gonna be the starter.
I'm
You
gonna go
said Josh
Najee.
Jacobs from the Packers, right? I haven't even seen him play before. Go who? Josh Jacobs.
I got Najee.
Ooh. And who's the running back from the Steelers?
Najee Harris.
Najee Harris.
I mean the Falcons. My bad, Falcons.
Uh, Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bijan Robinson. I mean, he's a dog, bro. I seen him when he went up against the Packers. He's a fucking dog. The only reason I'm not gonna go with Josh Jacobs because I'm not familiar with him.
And I love that pick, KV. I'm glad you remember that Bijan really single-handedly beat the Packers. This is another
Yeah.
one for me personally that was an easy choice. Um, Bijan Robinson is he's going to be a top three running back at worst in the league next year. I mean, this guy is amazing. You know, Josh Jacobs, he's all right. Najee Harris, kind of same thing in my opinion. He's all right. Robinson is elite, and he's actually gonna get used the right way now that we got rid of Arthur Smith. So this is, I think he's the guy. All right, y'all, real quick. I'm about to join on my phone because this is acting up. So just give me 1 second.
Oh, what kind of milkshake are you having there, barbecue?
Peach. Just a peach. Samsung. Milo, get off of buddy. Get off him.
Yeah, I am trying this out on my computer. I'm having a little technical difficulties, not too bad.
Still one up here. All right, fine. Come here. Oh.
There goes Phil. Yeah, Phil does have a beard now. Goodness gracious, he's trying to be like me. I have the clean shave now. Now he has the beard.
Yes. All right.
This is crazy.
All right. My bad. This computer was acting terrible. All right. So last we left off, we picked running back. Right. We picked Bijan.
Yeah, we picked B. John Robinson, 2 picks over barbecue. Barbecue, you gotta step it up. I feel like we're gonna mostly use the Steelers defense now for our defense. It's probably gonna be the Steelers defense. That's about it.
Yeah. So next position after running back is tight end. We have Kyle Pitts with the Falcons, and I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't know who you guys tight ends are.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't even know our starting tight
I
end.
think I know.
Oh, I
but
do. I think I do. Hold up.
I think I know, but to avoid embarrassment, I'm gonna look it up.
Is it Fairmouth? I think the Steelers is Fairmouth. I don't know. Let's see if I'm right on that.
Oh yeah, Luke Musgrave. Oh yeah, Luke's on there, bro. That boy's a dog. Hell yeah, Luke Musgrave.
Yeah, Pat
Yeah,
Ryan.
I'm behind my boy. But if I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna have to go with the Falcons is tight end. I hate it. I hate it so much, but he's a dog, bro. He much last year, in my opinion. But
Bro,
he's
have
a
you not
dog.
seen Pat Fryermuth
He's a
the last
dog.
couple years? Fryermuth has
I'm
been
gonna have to go
good.
with him. Who the hell is Pat? Whatever you just said, I ain't even heard of that. Never mentioned him at all. That's how I know he's not starter QB
He
tight end
is
for
a
us.
he is a starter. What?
Oh, guys, I'm
Yeah.
cooking dinner today. So I got
Pat Fryermuth is.
he's a starter, but why would he be our starter? Phil probably heard of him because he's a football junkie. But other than that, hell's heard of that.
Yeah, yeah. I've that's why I remember his name. He definitely has been actually one of the better tight ends in the league.
Exactly.
But this is one of those things where it comes. Even though Kyle Pitts, to be fair, has kind of fallen off the last couple seasons, injuries and Arthur Smith, but 6'6", 240 pounds, 4'4", 40, run routes like a receiver. The ability and the talent is there. Had 1,000 yards as a rookie. Now he has a real quarterback for the first time since his rookie year. An actual head coach, Kyle Pitts. Like I said, this is top 3 tight end season, I believe, incoming. So he would have my pick as well. All right. So next position is wide receiver. So wide receiver is the only position.
Who do we pick for the
I
tight
mean,
end?
you said what?
Who do we pick for the tight end?
The Kyle Pitts, the Falcons tight end.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. The wide receiver is the only position that we're going to have 3 players. You're going to have wide receiver 1, 2, and 3. So starting off with the wide receiver 1, this guy is the main go-to target. We need a first down, fourth and 2. We need a first down. We're throwing this guy the ball. This is the number 1 receiver on our team. Now, I honestly only think it's between 2 guys, and that's the Steelers and Falcons wide receiver. That's Drake London with the Falcons. That's George Pickens with the Steelers. This is
Oh, you guys
really
are smoking some good weed. Watson is in that group. Hell yeah.
he,
If
he's
healthy, Watson is a part of that group.
Well, one the Packers have a bunch of good receivers, but none of them are none. There's not going to be a Packers who's going to be our number one receiver, and honestly, there's not going to be a Packers who's going to be our number two. The number one and number two is really solidified already. It's just about who goes where, and this Drake London or George Pickens as the number
I feel
one
like George
first.
Pickens easily number one.
I know George Pickett. Drake London is gonna be number one. Drake London is number one. He's a go-to receiver. That's the first person you would probably look for. George Pickett, I'll put him two, and Watson's number three. There you go. That's
Uh,
Dave.
all right.
Peter
Barbecue, I'm gonna have to
Luke.
agree with you on George Pickens being number one. As much as I love Drake London, and I think he's another one of my Falcons that about to have a breakout. George Pickens has already shown that he's a number one receiver and has shown with multiple quarterbacks. You look at Pickett, Rudolph, I don't
Even
believe he played with Big Ben. Pickett, Rudolph, Trubisky, no
Trubisky,
matter the
yeah, one of the
quarterback.
worst QBs
Yeah.
other than Kenny Pickett. Like, if you can catch and still be a good wide receiver with a bad QB, it shows you have talent.
Yeah, exactly. So say we got Pickens at one, Drake London at two, and KV said Watson at three. So I think that's a solid receiving core. Now moving on to defense. Defensive line. I'm going to be real. I'm going to wave my white flag as a Falcons fan and just remove us from this category. So I think it's the Steelers. I don't even think it's a competition. I can't name a Packers D lineman either. I just think Steelers D line. You got TJ obviously. You got I believe Cam Hayward's still playing. I
Yep.
think there's another good defensive tackle you guys have. I just think he's easily Steelers defensive line. Yeah. So
Then
next, moving on to linebacker core. Again, I'm going to remove the Falcons from this. I don't even know a Packers linebacker. Steelers, I feel like I remember one. I don't know, but I just Steelers their defense is just usually always good. I mean, it's hard to go against the Steelers
I mean,
linebacking
yeah,
core
we got
this way,
TJ coming up, Patrick
in my
Queen.
opinion.
I mean, you can't
Oh,
beat
okay, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know we can't beat that. Yeah, TJ plus Patrick Queen. I mean,
Yeah,
he's a former Ravens player. I don't even care. As long as he can play good and he's on our team, you can't argue with that. It's our linebackers easy.
yeah, yeah. All right, next
Yeah.
and final
Yeah,
is
pretty much.
secondary. So for secondary, really, this is interesting because all of our teams have good secondary players. The Falcons had Jesse Bates, who I believe is a top safety in the league. We have AJ Terrell at corner. The Packers have one of the best corners in the league, and Jair Alexander. And then the Steelers have Mika Fitzpatrick still at safety, and they have a couple nice corners. So it's kind of pick your poison on this one.
Jair Alexander, no question.
I feel like we should throw Falcons a little bone here.
He's locked up. No, no. The Falcons defense. That's why they didn't win a Super Bowl. No, no. Jair
Honestly,
Alexander is a dog. Line him up with anybody, and he's gonna take him to town, my guy.
yeah, but that's really your only secondary player. Where the Steelers have Fitzpatrick and two good corners. Honestly, I think the Steelers go for the sweep here on defense. We're just all Steelers defense. Is what I would say, but it's
Yo, you letting that
up to you.
beard get to you. I mean,
What you
come on
mean?
now. He locked up what's the Rams receiver when he wasn't hurt? What was his name?
Hello?
Ingram or something like that. Yeah, he locked Ingram up. He locked up everybody on the Falcons when we played. You literally just said your running back won the game because he did. We locked him up.
You didn't lock
Smoking
anybody
something,
up. We
bro.
just
Smoking, bro. Smoking stuff. Leave it
it,
alone.
it's
Quit
it's not
drinking that
just
drink. Are
but
you are you sipping on some syrup or something, bro? Cause like, bro,
yeah,
Jair
bro.
Alexander, that
Bro,
dude can
it's
guard
not
anybody.
you're just naming one name another player from your secondary without looking it up.
Don't need to. That's the person.
Okay, but you just the Falcons have a better secondary than the Packers. And the Steelers have
The
the better.
Falcons don't have better shit than any of the fucking Falcons, the Packers, bro.
Jesse Bates was the
The
best safety
Falcons
in the league. AJ Terrell is a top 15 corner at worst.
give a give a fuck about the Falcons, bro. The Falcons can eat dirt for all I care. Bro, Jair Alexander can guard anybody. Period, bro. He literally put on your best receiver. No. He's put on your best receiver with any team. He locks them up. Any any receiver lines up with that guy, he's going to town on them. He's gonna embarrass them. No. Like, fuck no, bro. Jair Alexander, and you could put the Steelers on the other side.
All right, so you're going with the Packers. My vote's the Steelers. Barbecue, who's your vote for secondary?
Phil, who did you choose, Phil?
I chose the Steelers.
I gotta go Steelers.
Bullshit.
I mean, Fitzpatrick
This is
did
bullshit. Your entire
take out
your
Chubb.
entire defense is through one player.
You're only naming one player.
Bro, I'm just talking about cornerback. I just wanted my cornerback to get in there.
We're, we're doing secondary as a whole, so it's all corners and safeties in the whole. I said, and your
I mean, no,
secondary,
like, bro, because I feel like you should at least use him on one side. You need two cornerbacks, bro. Come on now. I'm not even y'all may think I'm being biased, but I'm not. If you look at his game tape, everybody he's lined up with, he's giving them a problem. Every last one of them. Every best receiver you can throw at him, he kicks their ass, bro. Like straight up.
yeah. I'm not saying you're wrong. You're right, but if we were doing it that way, then kind of like how we did the receivers, if we were doing multiple corners, then obviously he would be on there. But since we're doing secondary as a whole, as a group, the Packers secondary as a group is not better than the Steelers secondary as a group, as a collective. They're not even better than the Falcons secondary as a group, as a collective. So that's how we're doing the secondary. So that's why I vote the Steelers. And either way, you could cry and fuss, but you're outvoted here anyways.
I don't
So
give
it's
a
still
fuck. Shit. Drink your fucking whatever you sipping on, because whatever you sipping on got you talking crazy.
strawberry lemonade, man.
I don't give a fuck. There's something in that strawberry lemonade. He's put some syrup in there.
All right, so
Trying to be like his favorite rapper.
recap of the team. We got Jordan Love at quarterback, Bijan Robinson at running back, Kyle Pitts at tight end. We got what was it? We got George Pickens at wide receiver 1, Drake London at wide receiver 2, Christian Watson at wide receiver 3. We got Steelers D line, Steelers linebacking core, and Steelers secondary. Only position group I did forget was offensive line, and we just had to throw it in there real quick. Um, I don't know who this would be.
Definitely not Steelers.
Yeah,
Steelers,
I'm not. I don't think it's the Packers. It's
it's
not.
not
Okay.
not the Steelers. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, it's got to be the fucking trashy dirty birds. They're fucking
Yeah,
trash.
Falcons.
It's gonna have to be them.
Yeah. We got a solid O line. So yeah. Well, that'll complete this then. You guys have anything on your minds this week? All right, we might get to the topics.
I'm good.
The Packers are better than the fucking Falcons and Steelers. That's what's on my damn mind.
Okay, I respect it. I mean, that's not true, but
It is fucking true. We made it farther in the fucking playoffs than both you motherfuckers. Exactly.
All right.
yep.
Next
Guess what
topic.
happened? You just lasted an extra week than you did.
All right, next topic. Division winner predictions. Who do we think is gonna win each division? Hang on 1 second.
What division are we gonna start with?
That's what I'm looking.
Yeah. What I got pulled up starts with the AFC East. But, it's whatever. Start
Yeah, we
with
can do East.
lucky teams.
Bills, Dolphins, Jets, or Patriots.
Okay.
I think realistically, it's between Bills and Dolphins.
All right.
I might go Bills.
Um,
Bills with this one.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Um, I'm gonna go Dolphins. The Bills are too questionable for me down the stretch.
Yeah, I am going to go with the New York Jets. I think the New York Jets have been sorry for all of our lifetime, but they dealt
He's
with
sipping on
hella
fucking barbecue.
they've dealt with
I mean, he's
hella
sipping on fucking.
injuries. They've dealt with hella injuries the past 2 years. People forget Aaron Rodgers is coming back. He's playing for the Jets
Oh,
this year. The Jets have a really good team, best defense in the league, good receiving core, a top running back. The Jets are about to win the AFC East. Buffalo, they're kind of in a reset mode right now. Miami, they just always disappoint. New England, it's no point in even mentioning them right now. So I got the Jets winning the East.
he's sipping syrup. He's sipping syrup, guys. He really is.
Next up, AFC North. Everyone knows my pick, so I'll go last for this one.
What are the teams?
Ravens, Browns, Steelers, Bengals.
Ravens, Bengals, Ravens, Bengals. Ravens, Browns, Bengals, and Steelers. There you go. Not just playing. I'm going with the Ravens just because. Not even to spite you, barbecue. You don't believe in your quarterback, so why should I believe in your quarterback if you don't believe in your own
Never
quarterback of
said I
your own
don't
team?
believe in him.
So I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I'm going Ravens.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Ravens as well. I think they haven't really shown any sign of decline. They're always one of the better regular season teams. They have one of the best quarterbacks in the league, two-time MVP Lamar Jackson. And I like the Ravens, so I'm going with the Ravens. Cincinnati is another kind of sneaky one. If they're healthy, they could be pretty well, but I'm going to pick Baltimore. Steelers, good team. They're going to be good at mid at worst. It's just, quarterback situations kind of had to wait and see. The Browns are the Browns. I'll never respect them, and that's just is what it is.
Yeah,
I will. Is it better than Steelers?
I definitely respect both of you. If I wasn't a Steelers fan, I would definitely say Ravens, but physically, I cannot say Ravens. I would get disowned by every single one in my family, so I got to go Steelers. Um, then for me, it would be Steelers, Ravens, Bengals, Browns.
Crazy.
AFC South: Texans, Jags, Colts, Titans. I'm gonna go with
I'm gonna go with Texas.
Texans.
I'm gonna go Texans but I did hear after the season ended that they might fall off, but I just don't think there's no one in there that can really contest with them as of yet. So I'm gonna go with the Texans.
Yep, and Texans are going to sweep here because I'm going with them as well. I think the only thing that stops them is a sophomore slump from CJ Stroud, which is a realistic possibility. But other than that, they're stacked. CJ Stroud showed that he can be a top 10 quarterback at worst. Jacksonville, kind of a weird situation going on. Trevor Lawrence does have the talent and the potential to lead them, but I don't think to a division win. The Colts, a lot of people are high on them. They like Anthony Richardson. He only played like 2 games and he got hurt in those games that he played in before he was out for the season. I don't know about the Colts. Tennessee is a sneaky team. If they get right with the quarterback that they have enough talent around in their team to do something. But like I said, I'm going to pick Houston to win this division.
All right, AFC West: Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos, Chargers. I I might go Chiefs.
This is
Chargers.
easy.
Chargers might become close. I feel like with their new head coach, but I feel like Chiefs might take this one.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Even though the Chiefs are kind of like the new Patriots of the league, I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs for this because the other teams can't contest. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to agree with Barbecue. The Chargers are probably gonna be a close second. Justin Herbert's one of my favorite quarterbacks. I said it before, so yeah, yeah. Because who's their head coach now? I forget.
It's
Harbaugh.
yeah,
John
John
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh,
Yeah. Where did he coach before?
Michigan.
Michigan? That's the Michigan coach, right?
Yep,
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with but I'm gonna go with did I say I was going with?
Chiefs.
Oh yeah, Chiefs. Yeah, I'm going with Chiefs. Definitely gonna go with Chiefs. I feel like the Chiefs should be in a harder division. That's all I gotta say. All I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs here as well. Kind of no explanation on why. I don't think an explanation is needed on why they're the Chiefs. Vegas, the Raiders. I do not like their quarterback situation at all. The Broncos, kind of the same thing. If the quarterback is right, they could have some potential. I don't think anything's gonna happen. I agree with Barbecue's point though, and KB. I think you mentioned about Justin Herbert as well. He's amazing. Chargers could definitely, if things go right, new head coach, they could definitely compete for that second spot or give Kansas City a challenge for winning the division. But ultimately, I'm going to take the Chiefs winning.
Next up, NFC East: Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, Commanders. Sadly, I feel like Eagles take this one. Um, Cowboys might come in close. Giants and Commanders are just gonna fight for last on this one. I don't even know which team is worse at this point.
Damn it, I hate fucking agreeing with Barbecue, but I'm gonna have to. Actually, no, I'm gonna flip it. Fuck that. I hate agreeing with Barbecue the entire show. I'm gonna go the Cowboys. I'm gonna say Cowboys. Yep, I'm going with the Cowboys to win the division.
Yeah, well, I am going to agree with Barbecue, and I'm going to say the Eagles as well. They're just one of the most talented teams in the league, let alone this division. Cowboys, this is the start of a fall off for them, I believe. Giants, no need to mention them. Commanders, they got a rookie quarterback. They're rebuilding. I don't expect too much from them. So I got the Eagles winning.
They've been rebuilding for our entire lifetime. So yeah.
No, they've had some
Yes, Bill,
solid
they have.
teams. They've had some solid
No,
teams.
they've had some solid players. They've had some solid players.
With RG3 and Kirk Cousins, they were always like a wild card team. They were, now the Commanders, have since they changed their name, yeah, they've been pretty, not that great, but yeah.
NFC North: Lions, Packers, Vikings, Bears. I feel like it's a toss up between Lions and Packers realistically. I do think Lions take it. Packers come close second.
Of course, you're gonna pick the Lions.
Bears coming in last always, and then Vikings coming in third.
All right, let me put the correct list out there to our viewers because this is some bullshit right here. I knew he was gonna pick the Lions. Talking about it's a toss up, it's a toss up. He gonna pick the damn Lions. He should have just said that shit in the first place. Anyways, we as the Packers, we have proven that we can beat every team in our division, including the Lions. So I believe we can take our spot back. We're taking our spot back this year at the Ham number 1 and the Lions a close second. Number 3, it's a dogfight between the Bears and Vikings because they don't have starting QBs that are worth shit. So it's gonna be a dogfight down there for last. But number 1 spot will return back to the Packers, take over the division like we're supposed to. We run the NFC North, I believe he said. We run that motherfucker. We're gonna show the Steelers how to run their division correctly. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers as well. I think that Jordan Love is going to take a first. I think the Detroit Lions are going to kind of come back down to earth a little bit. They're not going to be bad next year, but they're not going to be 12-5 again like they were last season. Green Bay Packers, I think Jordan Love, like I kind of mentioned earlier in the show, I believe he's gonna take a real leap, top 5 quarterback in the league. This Packers team is gonna take a leap. All their receivers are young. They're just gonna continue to develop and grow. Packers are gonna win this division. Detroit obviously gonna come in second for me. Chicago is gonna come in third. I think only thing that stops them, Caleb Williams, their quarterback, he is a rookie. So if he struggles, which a lot of rookies do, that could really hinder them. But the talent on that team is amazing. They're low key a sleeper to win if we're being real. Minnesota, I have them last. I don't like anything about them except Justin Jefferson, best receiver in the league. But it's just hard to affect winning as a wide receiver by yourself. So I got the Packers winning this division.
I do want to add this. Jordan Love by analysts was this offseason has been ranked number 2 best quarterback in the league. I just want to put that out there.
Number 2,
Yes.
they
He's ranked
sipping the
number
same
2.
thing I am.
Now you're not Jordan Love, you're Phil. There was a dog back in his heyday when he was out there on the field, you know. I've seen Phil jack up a couple of quarterbacks and slam them to the ground, get the run for the running back. I seen it, I seen it, I seen it. Yeah. Get a couple of catches too. Yeah, yeah.
NFC South. Bucks, Saints, Falcons, Panthers. I feel like Bucks take this. Falcons second, Saints third, Panthers fourth.
I learned my lesson with this damn division. I really did. Like, yeah, like would have slapped everyone that's a fan of each of these teams. Sorry, Phil. Looks like fucking the dark skinned Corday. I just want to point that out with the beard. He looks like a dark skinned Corday, bro. But anyways, anyways, this vision it's just what the fuck? I throw the remote at this division, bro, because like you can't even predict this division because of how bad they are. And I want to go Bucks. I'm scared because I picked the Falcons last year to win the division and they disappointed me. And yeah, I felt like a Falcons fan. I was depressed. Like, I really was, Phil. But, anyways, I'm going to go Bucks. I'm going to go a toss up for a second between the Falcons and the Saints because you just never know. Some years they split the series, some years they get swept away by the Saints. So I'm gonna go a toss up for a second, and at the bottom of the list, the Panthers ain't gonna be shit no way. So yeah, I'm gonna put the Panthers last.
Yeah, so obviously I'm going with the Falcons to win the division here. I definitely believe we're going to win it. I just think it's our time. New quarterback, new head coach. offensive players finally being unlocked and taken off the leash. We're one of the top 10, 15 at worst teams in the league, and I think we're finally about to show that. I'll get more into that when it's time for predictions. But yeah, so I believe we're gonna win the division. I'll say Tampa Bay comes in second. Respect to them. They had a solid season last year. New Orleans comes in third. They're kind of middle of the pack, just staying relevant and competitive. The Carolina Panthers, well, I do think they're going to improve from last year. I do still believe they're going to finish last in the division.
All right. NFC West, 49ers, Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals. I feel like 49ers take
Well, you
this.
know,
Rams come second, Seahawks third. Basically the same as that happened last year.
I'm not. I think I'm gonna have to go with the 49ers, even though I hate them. But I just don't see anybody else over there beating them. The Rams literally came off the Super Bowl and just flopped out. The Seahawks really haven't been anything since Legion of Boom and Russell Wilson. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with the 49ers for this.
All right, so I'm going to go with the 49ers as well. They just been one of the best teams in the league the past few seasons, even though at a certain point, I do believe a fall off is to come because they just keep making it to these big games and losing. And at a certain point, that morale is just going to kill your team. Second, this is to kind of be different, but I do also have belief in this team. I'm going to say the Arizona Cardinals are going to come in second. I think Kyler Murray having a full season now, healthy. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be big. This Cardinals team has the potential. A lot of people are sleeping on it. I'll say Seattle next and the Rams last. And I also will say, I don't think any team in this division is going to be sorry. I think this is going to be a very competitive division. It's just that, somebody has to be first, somebody has to be last. That's just how things work. But yeah, I do pick San Francisco to win though.
All right, that brings us to our next topic, the national anthem at the Home Run Derby.
Is that lady drunk? I heard that lady was drunk. Was she drunk? That's all I heard. That she was drunk. That's I didn't see it, but I just heard she was drunk. Holy shit. Oh, god damn it. That's all I
Yeah,
gotta
so
say. So she was drunk.
yeah, I'll say
She was drunk.
if y'all didn't get the chance to listen to it, I suggest everyone just spare. I'm not give yourself a chance to listen to it. You just want to laugh. It's like 40 seconds. You really just need to watch about 10 to see how it goes. One of the worst national anthem performance ever. It's a disgrace to our country. It was terrible. It was so bad that, like KV was saying, she posted on social media the next day that she was drunk and she is entering rehab to get the help that she needs. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Who am I to say that she's lying? But it sounds like something that you should come up with. Her name, I believe she's a country singer, but I don't want to butcher her name. Um, Ingrid address. Not really sure, but she's 4-time Grammy nominated too. So that just shows that obviously that doesn't mean too much, because yeah, that was terrible, and I felt one of those things you just feel secondhand embarrassment for. Like I could have sung the national anthem better than that, honestly. But if she was drunk or she's suffering or she has a drinking issue or problem, do wish her the best. Hope she gets that sorted out. But yeah, that national anthem will go down in history for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's rough. Definitely. Ever since it's funny. Ever since then, ever since that went viral, I've been getting all these videos on my feed about terrible home or terrible national anthems sung, and I wouldn't go as far to say it's the worst, because there are some definitely interesting national anthems out there, but yeah, it's not good. Um, like Phil said, wish her the best if she was drunk, if she was struggling. Hopefully, this isn't the end of her career. Because you always hate to see like you do one bad thing, like one terrible performance, and then someone's career is over. Um, but
Yeah, this is why like we stress the importance of be safe. If you're gonna drink, be at home like Phil is, in your room and have your alcoholic
Lemonade.
beverage
It's
to
lemonade.
yourself, not in front of the world. I just want to point that out, ladies and gentlemen. Please drink responsibly.
and we do want to say just a little disclaimer. Phil is not drinking. He is not of
She,
age, so he is not drinking. Just for
she
uh,
sugar free. What's that
yeah.
say?
Twisted. And you
Nature's
gotta show
twist.
that. Twisted.
Nature's
It's like
twist.
twisted tea.
Hey,
It's like
hey,
Strawberry
the
we're
twisted tea.
lemonade.
Yeah.
uh, KV. We're not trying to get Phil to get swatted or police knocking on Phil's door
Cares.
tonight.
Cares.
So
Phil has been drinking today. It's okay.
no, he hasn't. He is
It's
not of
okay.
age. He has not been drinking. Just a little disclaimer for our lawyers. Um,
Yes.
all right. But yeah, national anthem. Bad. Uh, I feel like to give her the benefit of the doubt, it could have been nerves, really. Um, if it was her drunk, then that definitely makes sense. But I feel like nerves alone could have done that to really anyone. But you are a singer, a country singer, so I feel like nerves are kind of something you kind of get
I
used to
don't think
with performing.
I don't think, to be truly honest, without all jokes aside, if you're gonna say you're checking yourself into rehab, I don't think nerves had anything to do with it. She has a drinking problem.
I was just giving her the benefit of the doubt, but
Yeah, yeah, and
She has.
honestly,
It's okay. She has.
nah. And
Bro, if she's checking
honestly,
herself into rehab, she has a drinking problem.
yeah, it has to be something, whether, it was drinking or nerves, because, if you hear it, the way it sounded like you were trying to sing bad on purpose. Like, it was like, no way she's actually trying and sounding like this. Like, it sounded like somebody paid her to sing the national anthem as worse as you can. And that's what she went out there and did. So, whatever it is, hope she recovers from this, gets the help that she needs, and maybe a few more vocal lessons, just in case. Yeah.
all right. Next up, expectations for USA men's basketball during the Olympics.
You said what?
Expectations for the USA basketball Olympics.
All right, so this is all I'm gonna say. Hope the women get gold for America. Uh, the men's team did look good over this little I don't know what you call it. I guess preliminary matchups. They did go 5-0, but I'm hoping they get the goal over the stretch. But I just don't agree with this roster. I don't know how you feel about this. Well, Phil, I do know how you feel about this roster. You told me, but you can reiterate it. Just don't think this is the roster because if you look at the roster they leaked for 2028 online, if you find it, that one looks better than this one. Like shit.
Yeah. Obviously, my hope, well, first, like you said about the women's, I hope they get gold too. I didn't know they were playing now. That's kind of interesting how they play in season like that. That would be interesting. But obviously, hope they get gold. The men. they have to get gold. The reason why is because last year I think I don't it wasn't the Olympics, but whatever it was, the US team completely disappointed, and LeBron and Curry and all them were like, we're assembling and we're winning gold this year. So that's the expectation. Like KB, you were saying about the roster. I'm not a fan of Derek White being on the team. We already kind of discussed. Well, me and you discussed that. A role player on the Team USA team. Not a big fan of that. Also, Joel Embiid being on the team just doesn't sit right with me. I it's great that you love America. That's what you represent now. But I don't know him being on the team. It doesn't seem fair. But regardless, I definitely think the U.S. should win gold. Needs to. These other teams, and that kind of showed in the I can't say the word that, but the games that they played these past weekends that didn't really count, it kind of shows that these other countries are catching up. But the U.S. should win, and gold is definitely the expectation. Only team that scares me is France, just because Victor Wembanyama and Rudy Gobert. But other than that, the U.S. should definitely win gold.
Yeah. I mean, that 2028 team looks even better. If you find it and look at it, bro, you're gonna say the same thing. That 2028 team looks like a real team.
Okay.
Like, and I didn't realize how small the teams were, the roster was. The roster size was that small. I thought the roster size was bigger than what it was.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, final topic for the night, and actually for the week, because we have canceled tomorrow's show because of lack of planning on my part. I am a day behind this week. I thought it was Wednesday, so I didn't plan any topics for tomorrow, so that is completely my fault. But the last topic for the show is or not our expectations, but our opinions on NCAA 25. Because we talked about it a little bit last week, but I didn't play the game yet. Phil got early access, and KV wasn't here. But now that we all played it, I want to get your guys' opinions on the game. Like it, dislike it.
First off, I want to
Just your opinions on the game.
say Phil's a cheater.
What?
Phil's a cheater. I seen the picture. He's a cheater. I don't care what he says to you. Our audience, our beautiful and lovely audience. He's a liar. He's cheated. He's cheated. He knows he has. And he's trying to play it off. Oh, it's a glitch. It's a glitch. It's a glitch. Nah, he went and cheated. He didn't want to grind for it. If you play that game and you got a 98, what the were you doing, bro? That I wasn't doing. That game is harder than Madden. That game makes all difficulties make all Madden difficulty look like a baby, a little infant that's not even a year old. That game is incredibly difficult. Like there's no loopholes at all. Road to glory. The coach coaches literally he coaches you, and I play with Miami. This coach got me throwing it deep on every play. On every play he wants me to pass it, it's a deep pass. I'm like, you're asking me to throw an interception. You're asking me to. I'm gonna sit back and catch intercept it. And he's like, that's 50 negative 50 coaches trust. Oh, man, you yeah, man, set me up. The running backs are too incredibly good. Travis Hunter, whatever his name is for the Buffalo, Colorado, he isn't as good as people have cracked him up to be. I stopped him all night long. Like, stop it. But those running backs in the game are some dogs. I ain't gonna hold you. But I did stuff him, bro. I kept stuffing him, bro. Every time he tried to run that ball, I stuffed him. The only person who can say they grinded for real, I have to give it to him, is Barbecue. But this man, Phil, is a cheater. I knew he was a cheater when he said he didn't think Tom Brady cheated. I knew he was. He was. I knew he wasn't against cheating. I knew he wasn't. He's bringing old vintage KV out with this crappy cheating. He knows he cheated. Look at him. Look at him. He's trying to play it off like he didn't cheat. He knows he cheated. He knows he did. He probably had his little brothers play while he was at work, for all I know. He's a cheater. That's all I gotta say. Goodness gracious. Fun game, but hard. That game makes you cry. Like, I barely are like a normal game in that game is close. Like you win by a touchdown or two. There's no like sit up there and just shitting on a team. Hell no, that it doesn't happen in that game. Except when Barbecue went up 63-21. What the hell? That shit was crazy. But yeah. So Phil, go ahead and tell your lies. Go ahead and tell your lies. Listen to this audience. He's gonna tell us lies. Oh, I accidentally pressed this. It got me 98. Oh, it was an accident. I'm pretty boy Phil, you know. I just look pretty and everything works out.
Yeah, that's what happened. Nah, bet. All seriousness, starting with the game is great. I think the main thing that I am really impressed that they captured completely was the atmosphere. I think what separates college football from the NFL or professional football is the atmosphere, the band, the crowd, the noise, the music. They got the atmosphere down pat. The gameplay is cool. It doesn't feel like Madden. It feels a little different. It feels we've had some new animations we haven't seen before. It is not perfect by any means, but it is still really to very good in my opinion. I've been really impressed with the game. Now, all that being said, it's been hard for me to kind of find a game mode to sit down and kind of commit to. Dynasty, I just don't feel
How you know
like
he
doing
cheated?
all the recruiting right now. Road to Glory. I hate that they had the limited positions, so I've just been creating and creating, and it's hard for me to stick with one. Now, kind of going into what KV has been talking and accusing me of. Road to Glory. The max your player can get is a 99. But if you first of all, the way I just figured out, I don't recommend it. You know, you should experience the grind and upgrade your player or whatever. But as I was playing Road to Glory doing it that way, I was getting to almost my junior season and I'm still at 82 overall. So I'm like, at a certain point, when am I going to start actually feeling dominant? Like, when's my player going to actually start going up? Like, what's the point in this? So this is one of the first times in in my life since I have a job and getting a little money now that I have a game early. So usually when glitches and stuff come out, I can't get it because it's too late and it's already patched. I went on YouTube. I
Cheated.
saw one before and I kind of ignored it, but then I saw another video that was posted a day ago. I'm struggling through Road to Glory. I'm like, let me just try this. And I tried it
You
first
cheated.
on a receiver, made him 6'5", 242, just playing around doing dumb stuff. Had a 99
You cheated.
overall. I was like, wow, 97 speed off the bat, 99 cat, like amazing, all my abilities. That was like, let me see if I can go 2 for 2. I did a quarterback. I hate playing quarterback in the game, but I just made one 99. Then I was like, okay, let me make a running back. And as soon as we get off here, that's what I'm about to for real go with. Made my running back 99 juke move, 93 catching, and this is the way to go for me because how I look at it, what
He
how I
cheated.
look at it, if I do
He
it,
cheated.
yeah, if I do it the right way,
Trying to
which you
justify
should,
cheating.
I'm never going to experience how dominant my players should be. I'm just forever going to stay at like my senior
Okay.
year. My max overall is
Okay.
going to be like 85. Nah, forget that. I want to
Okay.
dominate college
That's a
football.
That's true. That's truly what level you're at. You cheated, bro. You
No,
basically you're trying to justify cheating. You went and saw a video and used that blueprint and cheated. You cheated. It's okay, Phil. You cheated.
Yes. Now, it is kind of hard to explain, but it's not difficult. But if you guys would like, first, like I said, I do recommend, create your 5 3s, 2 star, whatever, and go through the grind. But if you're sick of that and you want to start out dominant, then you guys let me know. I'll send the video in the group chat, and you guys can see if it works for you and see how it's done. But
You
it's
cheated.
not
It's
cheating.
okay.
Katie,
You
you're
cheated.
gonna ask for the video, and you're gonna get your 99, and you're gonna enjoy it.
No. To 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 be to be quite honest, I am progressing very quickly. I started at QB2, and I've progressed pretty quickly in my overall. Thank you very much, Phil.
Where are you like at 82, 81, 82?
I'm higher than 83. I can tell you that. Shit.
Okay, at this or where are you
And I
in? Are you
grinded. I didn't grind as hard as Barbecue did, but I grinded. I didn't sit up there. Well, what we go make my player better so I can look dominant? Hey, if you want to be dominant, play on freshmen. Just do that. If you
no?
want to be dominant.
I'm gonna play on Heisman. I'm gonna whip the competition at my max potential on the best difficulty.
Nah, nah, he cheated. It's okay. He's trying to justify cheating. He knows that. He just don't want KB to be right today. Our audience, people out there watching or who are gonna re-watch. He just don't want me to be right because he's cheated. He's a cheater. It's okay. Okay.
Now, and honestly,
Phil is just trying to justify cheating.
a lot of people had to be doing it because I've seen clips on TikTok and stuff. I'm like, how are their
See,
players moving like this?
he's a
Like, how are they?
follower. He's a
I'm,
follower.
I'm
Oh,
like,
that's even.
man, they're,
He's a follower.
like they're
He's
either
a
playing on freshmen
follower.
or like what's going on? Because their players are moving like prime Barry Sanders and stuff. I'm like, what are they doing? Now I figured it out. Now I'm about to have a lot of fun playing college football. Like my team can I can finally experience the college football playoff. I can win games. I can win awards. I can see what's going on
He's
here.
a follower. He's a follower. It's okay, guys. He's a follower and a cheater. Still, I expect you to be a more of an honorable man than that. Barbecue, you can give your synopsis on this game.
All right.
We've
I'm
established
gonna
that
I'm gonna
Phil's a
put my
cheater
two
and a
cents in here
follower.
before I get into my opinions on the game. I am kind of mixed on this Phil situation. I think we should call it Philgate at this point. Um, I'm mixed. On one hand, KV is right. It is technically cheating, but on the other hand, Phil's just playing how he wants to play. That's what's great about video games. You play how you personally want to play. It's not for everyone. Um, but yeah, that's my 2 cents on Philgate.
If I
For
came to you guys with this same story as Phil, you guys would call me a flat out cheater, not this. Oh, it's half and half.
all right,
Stop the cap.
let me put my
Hold
two
this man
cents.
accountable. He's a cheater. Accountable. I'm accountable like you would do KB. Because if I came to you guys with this, you guys would flat out say I cheated. Straight up. And you guys know it. That's why you guys are smirking. That's why you guys are smirking, because you
All right,
know he's a cheater. But
barbecue. I
y'all
would
don't
love
want
to hear
KB to
what you
be
got to say
right.
about the game.
So they want to sit up here and just, oh, Phil's the good one. He's good one. He's innocent. He's good looking. The ladies love him. Oh, he's not a cheater. He's just playing how he wants to play. No, no. Because Phil, you said, okay, your main point was like, I'm not playing at my full
All right,
potential. Well,
time,
get yourself
time
there.
out, time out.
Work yourself up there.
But
I mean, are you kidding me?
let
You're
let
starting
let's
at 97.
let's let
I mean, they
barbecue
gave you
talk about
76
how
to
he
start
feels
out
about the
with.
game, and then
If
we can
you,
continue
if,
after
because
that.
that's what I did.
'Cause we
I did
went
that
for
underdog
we
shit.
went for 10
That is a
minutes.
waste of time. I don't care if it's your timeout. You're a cheater. You're buffering anyways. You're a cheater. God damn it. I might have a heart attack. He's a cheater. Okay, you guys can talk because, bro, if I keep going, I'm gonna die right here on camera. Oh my god, he's a cheater.
All right.
There's no justifying. He literally told on himself. He legit told on himself. He's a cheater. He's a cheater. He's a cheater. He's a cheater. I expected more from you, Phil.
Pick him out.
Barbecue is my new
Pick
favorite
him
person
out.
on the podcast because of this.
You done?
Like, Barbecue, I respect you, man. You started from the bench and worked yourself up,
All right. We're
and
gonna get
now
into
you're a
that. We're gonna
starter.
get into that. All right. Now, my 2 cents on the game. I started playing the night right after the fun show. Pretty much haven't stopped with until the last couple of since the last couple of days. Actually, today and yesterday were the two only days I haven't played. I think. Great game. I found myself playing Road to Glory a little more than Dynasty, because like Phil said, I can't really figure out. I can't really be bothered with the whole recruiting aspect. Hang on one second. But yeah, recruiting is confusing to me personally. But Road to Glory, I didn't. I heard that starting off on the lowest, I think it's Underdog. The two lowest, it's Underdog and something else. Were terrible ideas. You get no playing time. So I decided to start on Blue Chip, I think it's called, which is the second highest. And I went with Penn State, QB, Penn State. And I was QB3 till I think my second year, end of my second year. Got little to no playing time. I literally in 2 years I got one play and then I was benched for the rest of the time. But now I'm QB1. And I did grind a lot. It took I think a day, maybe 2 days to grind to QB1 for Penn State. I think after this season I might transfer to an easier school to ensure that I am QB1. Uh, but I got QB1 like middle of my junior year. Um, and no, I got like end of my sophomore year. Uh, and I played I played like 1 or 2 games, and then the season was over. No, I played the bowl game, and then the season was over. And then my junior year, I started off with QB3, and I had to work my way back up again because Penn State's a competitive school. Now I'm QB1 again, and I might transfer. But great game. Next Road to Glory, I might do wide receiver. Wide receiver. Easier chance of me starting. And I might go with Kennesaw State instead of Penn State. And I don't know if you guys. I want to touch into this a little bit before we end. The latest update for the game allowed custom teams. So I don't know if you guys have been looking too much into that, but people added Mario. People added what was it? A whole fast food like all the fast food chains, McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, and their field colors are actually really cool. So I want to get you guys' opinion on the team creator.
I'll say the custom teams are pretty cool. But my whole thing is, why are we losing the custom teams? Like, bro, like, why are you on a ranked school and And in the simulation of working your way up, it's a close game. And then when you play actual school, you dominate. Like, that's just weird to me. If it's a custom team, I feel like it shouldn't be it should be almost as good, not better than a college team. Um, I like the custom team idea. You know, you can throw in a couple of HBCUs. That's what I would probably use it for because I thought we were gonna get some in there, but apparently we were not. So we gotta custom make them. So okay. So that's the only thing I'll probably use the custom for to put in like a HBCU or like you said last night on the group chat, Luella, you know. I like Luella High School is my favorite football team of all time. I'm sorry. We had some dogs, especially 2011. We had some dogs. So like yeah, and you know, I guess a former Lion that was a dog out there on the field is Phil, even though he's a cheater, but still you can throw him in there. Anyways, but yeah, the last thing I want to touch on is this. I won a bowl game my freshman year. And I was what, an 83 overall, Phil. So, and I played on Heisman like a real man. So I just want to put that out there.
You just simulated the game because you were on the bench. So I mean, you got to watch the celebration.
No, I was not. No, I was not. Thank you. My quarterback was sat down and I played in the bowl game. It was my freshman year and I won the motherfucker like a real man. Not this
they
little
let you
cheating shit you
they put you in to take the knee. That's not winning the game.
No, I won. I played the entire game. Thank you, Phil.
They put you
It's
in to
okay
take
to
the
be a
knee.
cheater. If you're a cheater, that's you.
All right, all right.
Phil's a cheater at college football. 25. I don't want him. I don't even want to play him in the game because he's a cheater. And
All
yeah,
right.
he's a cheater.
Real quick about team builder. That's awesome. I'm glad that they brought that feature into this college football game. If you guys don't know it, you actually go to the team builder website on your computer, desktop, or whatever, and then build the team that way. My only thing is, I wonder. I think you could put those teams in the dynasty. I wonder, can you put those teams and go to them in Road to Glory? If you can, that would be awesome as well. Um, so yeah, I love team building, and like you said, the different amount of things you could do about it, the fast food chain restaurants, the superhero characters or TV cartoon characters, like like KB was saying, you want to add HBCUs or whatever school you want to add, your high school, your local college or whatever you want to create, you can create in team builder. So that's absolutely amazing, and the possibilities are endless. I love that. Um, Second, this is my because we can go another hour with this. This is my final thing on the Road to Glory thing. First, I love Barbecue's Road to Glory story. It's amazing. He started off first of all, he didn't choose the 5 star. He went 4 star. Then worked his way up and fighting on the depth chart, fighting each year to start and earn his way. That's how everything feels more rewarding. That's amazing. My only thing about that, college is only 4 seasons. You're spending three and a half of those seasons battling for a starting spot. When it's finally yours, you're getting what, 7, 8 games? And that's not really experiencing the experience. So I want to come in and be an all-star freshman. Another thing, I lived my whole life as a underdog, worked my way up. If I wanted to do that, I would have kept playing football. But I'm in the video game, so I'm about to start 5 star, 99, and I'm about to live through another college world. So that's just my personal take on it. And I can always create other
He's
characters and start from
he's a
fresh.
he's a guys. He's a cheater. He's a cheater. He's a cheater. He's a cheater. He cheated. Okay, he's a cheater. But my road to glory, it wasn't as grinding as barbecues. Mine, I got out the easy way, which Phil could have did if he wasn't such a scary little man about it.
I'm
And
still second
let
string,
your
by the way.
finger.
I just haven't played the game.
Hold on, hold on. I went I went first string. I had plenty of offers to go first string, but I decided to go second string. And my quarterback, he graduated, and I got this. I will admit, I didn't do the quarterback challenge. I didn't have to do that, but I did win that bowl game. I did win that. So yeah, I kind of got the easy way out. He graduated the next guy up. That's how I did it. I'm still number one. I still win games. I still have a great college experience. Phil, say the whole it's too much. It's too much. I will say one thing about Road to Glory. Why do you have to have so many gold coins to upgrade your player for each thing? It shouldn't cost that much for each one. Now
That's
that's
why
ridiculous. I will
this
say that.
thing gets you unlimited coins. Anyway, let me hush.
He cheated, bro. Phil, you cheated, bro. Just you saying that, you cheated, bro. Like, Phil, you can't even say you did cheat. You cheated, bro. You cheated. I'm not even trying to be funny no more, but Phil, all seriousness, bro, you cheated, bro. You got
I worked
unlimited coins
smarter,
and you cheated.
not harder. Okay.
You cheated, bro. He sounds like a cheater. Like, Phil, like, this hurts me, bro, that you cheated, bro. Like, it really does. If barbecue would have did this, okay, I would have been fine with it. But you, Phil, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Phil. Like that really hurts my heart, bro, that you did that. And it's just like, wow, wow, wow. I almost could cry, but I don't cry. Phil, why'd you do this? Why'd you do this? Now I gotta go play Tony Braxton and unbreak my heart, bro, because you just really broke my heart, Phil. You really broke my heart, Phil. But yeah, send me the video so I can get there. Thank you.
All right.
Nah, I'm
the,
just
the,
joking. I'm joking. I'm
the
joking,
last
guys.
20
I'm a
minutes
real
was
man about it.
pointless. Like,
All right.
I'm a real G about it. You know, I'm gonna get there on my own. But yeah, that was just a little jokey joke. I don't need a video to get there.
All right. You guys got?
Barbecue probably needs it, but he plays on freshman, so
I
doesn't
don't.
matter.
I actually leveled up my difficulty. So, anything else you guys want to touch on before we leave?
nah.
Are we gonna do like how we think our teams are gonna do this year at all on an episode or
We're gonna do
no?
that after preseason.
Okay. All right. Well then
All right. I think that's it. Appreciate you guys all. You all. We will see you guys right back here next week.